From Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. My name Dr. Viktor Fursov, entomologist, beekeeper teacher, and this is my channel. And today we will be talking about entomological collection. I want to show you some collections. The Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences in Kyiv, Ukraine. And this is collection of Chalcid wasps, which are stored for many years in these special entomological boxes. Chalcid wasps, you know, they are different. Like on this poster, Chalcid wasp can be big size, 10 millimeters, which is big, and very small, 0.5 millimeters. But today we will be watching collection which has been collected for decades in this Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences by Professor Marina Dmitrievna Zerova. And this is collection of 3 different families: Eurytomidae, Torymidae, and Ormyridae, and some others Chalcid wasps. But today I want to show you boxes with Eurytomidae and to explain the value of this collection. I can show you some insects here, but insects of Eurytomidae family not very big. They're quite different. You can see here. This is taxonomical list of different genera and species and their trophical relations, because they're developing in different insects and plants, because they're called Entomologist and Phytophagous. It can be Phytophagous living inside stems of different grasses, in seeds of different plants, and also Entomologist developing in galls of flies, in Diptera larvae, in beetles larvae, and in different other insects larvae as well. So they can be Entomologist and Phytophagous. And you see Eurytomidae parasitoids, which are Phytophagous and Entomologist, they are not very big. You can see here labels, entomological labels, and species Bruchophagus punticus, and described by Dr. Zerova, and with red label. What does it mean? It's meaning that this is type material, the most valuable part of collection, type material, which was used for description of this unique species. And this is another species, Bruchophagus abnormis, also with label marked by red, because here holotype, most important first specimen which was described in scientific article, and paratypes, males and females, and where they have been collected. Okay, this Bruchophagus ponticus was collected in Black Sea Reservation in Kherson region, in regions which are now in very difficult situation. So it was collected near Golopristan city in Black Sea Reservation. And what is about this abnormis? Abnormis was collected by our colleague, Dr. Diakonchuk, in South Kazakhstan in 1171, quite long time ago. Well, and you see here another species, Bruchophagus kononova, described by Dr. Zerova as well, and collected in Turkmenistan, also with red labels. And this is the most valuable part, because this is type material. In some cases, specimens are very valuable because type material can be unique. Only few individuals of type materials. Type specimens like here, species Ormyrus Helicomodendris, only 4 individuals, 1 holotype and 3 paratypes. For instance here, Ormyrus aridus, from Israel, maybe about 13 specimens, also described by Dr. Zerova and collected by our colleague, Dr. Simutnik. And what is this? This is a new species, Ormyrus parvulus, collected in Kazakhstan, southwest Kazakhstan, by Dr. Zerova in 1979, decades ago. So very valuable material. So you can see here labels of different species which are stored here in collection with indication. Some species described, for instance, by Förster, and Ormyrus graciosus harmonicus was described by Dr. Zerova. Let's look inside another box. All specimens here stored in very careful conditions. And look here inside. Oh, you can see here a little bit interesting. This is plant because the species Tetramesa robusta and Tetramesa aneurolipidae, and this is host plant. Aneurolipidium ramosum from Kazakhstan, Janibek, collected in 1979 by Dr. Zerova. Here one part is this is not type material, but red specimens, maybe collected later. Red specimens were used for scientific description. You see specimens of Tetramesa, quite small, maybe 3 mm size, but they are living inside plants, inside these grasses, Aneurolipidium, and you see here cut pieces of plants and with some exit hole of this plant. And where they have been collected again in southwest Kazakhstan. And not only in Kazakhstan, in different places, Karaganda region, also Kazakhstan. Only 3 individuals, type material for species Tetramesa robusta, and one small plant. Okay, and here this is Aneurolipidium, like kind of a herbarium with exit holes to show you host plant. Yes, you see here, very unusual plant from Kazakhstan with exit holes where larvae of these interesting, very unique phytophagous parasitoids were living. Okay, let's close it. Let's look inside this one. Tetramesa lamy from Kazakhstan. Only 3 individuals. Let's look another one. Okay, here Ormyrus. Ormyrus from the family Ormyridae. Small type material, only few individuals. Ormyrus discolor 5 type specimens. Padiceus 2 specimens, holotype and paratype, and Ormyrus kaspariani 3 individuals. Ormyrus discolor 5 individuals. Let's look another. In the box, you see here how they are stored in boxes. Well, let's check another boxes. Sycophila, a genus of the family Eurytomidae. Sycophila submutica. I want to show you some type material. Cotylaria. Yes, this big one. Oh, this is a big individuals, about maybe 7 millimeters. Type material, paratypes, Cotylaria. Material. From United States of America, I guess. Species Cotylaria rigida. Cotylaria cerca. Cotylaria globiventris. With very old specimens. Very old, collected in 1939. About 100 years ago. Very old material. Cotylaria certa, collected in Georgia, in Caucasus, by Dr. Zerova. And see some herbarium plants where these insects were living. These are pretty big, about 7 millimeters. Miles east, Parker, Arizona, right from the United States of America. Material was shared probably with American Museum of Natural History, and part of type material paratypes are stored in our collection in Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences in Kyiv, Ukraine. This is very valuable material. Tetramesa genus, Phytophagous species. Species Tetramesa ukrainica. Only 2 individuals. Collected in Streltsovska steppe in Donetsk region, I guess, or Zaporozhye region, holotype and paratype. Tetramesa ukrainica. Tetramesa cylindrica, collected in Balkhashia in Kazakhstan. Some others also collected, for instance, also in Donetsk region, Donetsk district. And this is not type material, this is just identified material. Same species, Tetramesa ukrainica, and collected in Georgia and some other regions. Kokhchetavsk in Kazakhstan. Cylindrica, Tetramesa cylindrica. Ormyrus with host. Here some individuals from Spain, described by Dr. SQ. Some paratypes with yellow labels, presented to our collection as a gift. Ormyrus bicolor. 3 specimens only. Type material, holotype and 2 paratypes. And many other specimens are stored here in collection. As I said, some in large numbers, type material, some in very few individuals as type material. But why this collection is very valuable? Because they have been used for primary identification and primary description, and also all this collected material, which is stored for decades here in collection, has been used for scientific publications. And so you can recognize here, these are publications which have been published for decades in our institute by Dr. Zerova and her colleagues. This is fauna of Ukraine, Torymidae, tribe Torymidae, book of Dr. Zerova. This is a publication about type material which is stored in our collection. Another volume also about type material in Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine. Book about review of species of genus Nicanorrhea, of world fauna, of family Eurytomidae by Dr. Zerova. This is a publication about Torymidae family, for fauna of Ukraine. This is a review of Palearctic region, Palearctic species of a genus Eurytoma, with biology and morphology, analysis and trophical relations, and identification tables. This is a book with colleagues about insects, natural enemies of solitary bees in the fauna of Ukraine. This is a big book of review of entomophagus insects, of pests, of apples on the territory of Ukraine and surrounded areas. This one volume of 3 volumes series, Insects, Gallformers, of cultural and wild plants in European part, which is included Diptera, Hymenoptera, and Coleoptera, and some other groups of insects. 3 volumes. This is one of books. This is a book about seed-feeding insects of Palearctic region, published by Dr. Zerova and Dr. Seryogina. This is a recent atlas of European insects, entomophagus insects from Ukraine and surrounded areas of Europe. So this collection, which I showed you before, was used for preparation and publication of these books and many other books, which I will show you later. So I hope it was interesting for you. Thank you for watching. Join my channel, subscribe, press like, and write your comments. Thank you for watching. To be continued. If you have questions, welcome to write questions in the comments. Good luck, see you soon.